Yo, what's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Audra Quenva. Yes, and you are listening to another Why Run podcast. Yes. Let's see. She says you're offline. Am I? Really? It says that?
I didn't get an. Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. I was gonna say I didn't get a notification, but.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what, Michelle? It says that you're not even watching. Damn, girl. See, I'm all rusty. I even have the panel all jacked. And there's Babe in the chat. Yes.
Nice. Oh man. Okay.
What are you gonna say?
No, because I saw what was on the screen. I was gonna say, man, this is not PG.
It's fine. It'll be fine. I can't get my what are my transitions correct. Oh my god, how embarrassing. Michelle says I can't hear anything. Holy shit. Don't tell me that. Hold on.
You want me to check?
Yeah, it's on. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I checked. You're on.
So I'm good. So it's on her end.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe leave and come back.
Hold on.
Turn up.
I can't spell for shit. Oh my god. Stop it.
No, holy poop.
Is this the software or the program?
Mm-hmm.
It knew that I was debating on canceling.
Like, oh, you wanted to get rid of me. Now you want to use me, okay?
Yeah, I was, ladies and gents. I was thinking about canceling this software because how come? Let me ask this. This is so stupid. How come all the bitches on YouTube? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me back it up. How is it that the girls or females on YouTube, they talk like that? Almost like the Kardashian voice that you favor so much, babe.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's so stupid because they talk like that. Well, not the Kardashians really, but like people or females, they say like because. Well, you know what? On my thing, it says like it keeps saying like reconnecting like the chat, and then it says like reconnecting the stream. So it's all jacked up right now.
Okay, I can't hear you on Twitch, and YouTube was like
Glitching.
buffering.
Oh my god! See.
So it's the program, you think?
Could be. Or it's just my shitty internet.
Yeah, it could be your internet.
Internet.
Your internet.
Internet.
Internet, yes.
So how is everybody in the chat? Everybody that is listening, how are you guys feeling? How are you feeling, babe?
I am excited for you, excited for us, and at this moment, I'm hot.
Lovely.
That way.
Right?
Yeah.
That's been kind of.
Your internet, then. I think it is your internet because it says you're offline on Twitch and it's buffering on YouTube.
Yeah, well, I just lost a viewer, so that sucks. Well, it's still it still says we're streaming, so I don't know. But it's fine. I mean, as long as this episode is being recorded, I guess that's all I should care about, right?
Yeah.
So, yay, that's a win.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I'm trying.
Positive.
I'm trying. It's hard. It's hard to be positive.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is.
But let me say that I did have a win today because I went to McDonald's to get me a iced coffee, right? And I still didn't make ice to make my own. But when I was there, I ordered from the touch screen, right? And so I ordered my stuff, put in my own little code and shit like that so I can collect points and get deals.
Stuff like that, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Stuff like that. Did I say that? Don't throw me off.
No, you said ish like that. We're trying to be PG here.
Oh, did I say? Oh, ish like that. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fuck, I suck. People aren't even gonna know that we're talking about. Yeah.
So you ordered your stuff. And then what
Wait, my brain is still buffering.
So is your feed. I don't know what's going on.
My God. Okay. So yeah, I ordered my stuffs. I mean, like, I don't know how to use this thing, so I sprung forth into action, and I was like, "Do you need any help?" And she was like, "Yes." She's like, "Yes, please." And then so I was showing her everything, and I said, "Yo, girl, if you download the app, like, you can get like deals and like free stuff and like discounts and whatever." And I was just showing her how to use it, and I think she was trying to order it to go, but she ended up like needing to put in like a table number. So I told her how to backtrack out of that and to pay and all of that, and I almost took off with her receipt. And for today, I helped somebody. I taught somebody how to work the screen things. So
nice.
Yeah, I felt good about it. Hey.
I'm sure she's glad that you helped her. You said table, what was it? Table 111?
Yeah. And you know what? It probably was on 111 when you messaged me that it was 111.
I'm sure.
I was like, what? Yeah.
You're everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was my win for today. So you guys, if you guys thanks. Even if it doesn't, I mean, I suppose it's fine. It's alright. Not even gonna worry about it. Just as long as it's recording, I'm good.
Alright.
Okay. So, my Twitter feed, it's always a... No. I was gonna send it to him. That shit was hella funny. Did you really think I was gonna send it to you?
The what? And then I started seeing nasty shit. And I was like, why? Why is it? I mean, nasty stuff. See?
Oh my gosh. It's funny. I mean, not... Okay. Okay, alright. I would never want to break my leg. I would never want to break my ankles. Like... And that's the thing. Like... That's all my Twitter feed is people just like hurting themselves, injuring themselves. It's like people that are on bikes, people that are on skateboards. And I'm like, don't they wear like a fucking ankle brace or like a knee brace? Like, wear a whole fucking cast if you have to do this shit. But... I mean, and I don't want to say that I enjoy it. I think it's just the whole like, holy shit, like that's fucking crazy. I don't know why I'm into it. And I'm pretty sure you'll do research on this, baby. Like, why did she, like, okay, I like pimple popping videos. I like videos where they're removing blackheads with needle points. And I like ear cleaning when they pull out like a huge chunk of wax. That is so satisfying. It is disgusting because sometimes they'll pull out bugs out of people's ears. But I guess it's just that, oh my God, I don't know why I like stuff like that. And I was telling you about what might be the fuck in my ear. Oh, I'm sorry. What would be in my ear?
Babe, you've been cussing this whole time. I was like, well, there goes the show. I just wasn't going to say anything anymore.
Oh my God. Should I start making an edited version? A clean version? Okay, because I would have to download the video and then I have to chop it up and edit, and then I would have to take off the parental advisory logo. I have to remake our podcast cover. Okay, let's get into the feed. Okay, so if you guys look on your screen, it says my girlfriend told me before we met. Can I even say that? Is that even like okay? Well, the logo's on the damn screen. Okay. I knew she was a college student and I know how college works, but I thought she was different. We went out to drink with her friends and they started talking about all the things that they did. There is a weird feeling in my stomach. I never asked her about her body count or anything. I can't really see her the same way. I don't know if I want to break up. Thoughts?
Do it. Break a casual relationship and screw it, whatever. You don't need to know. But if you're planning a future with them, whether you're going to make it exclusive or you're going to, potentially be with them forever, I think it's something that you need to know, especially if it's something that's going to bother you. If you don't want to be with someone that has a large body count, then you need to ask. You can't just, be in the relationship for years and then be like, oh, wait, so you've been with 1,000 people? Like, yeah, that bothers me. You can't. I mean, you can, but it's almost like, well, you should have known or you should have asked. So you can't really get too mad about it. You didn't ask in the beginning. I don't think it's rude to ask someone their body count. But like I said, I guess it depends. If you're planning on being with them for a while, then you should ask them. But yeah, if it bothers him now, he needs to just break up. Leave her. Don't make things worse. Don't think that it's gonna get better, because it's not.
What about people that get with others that have a large body count, that thinking that they're gonna change that person? It's like it's already been done. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already been done. So
you can't change. Well, what are you gonna change? Are you gonna change someone that's gonna make them change? Maybe they'll agree to change some things, but if it's not really coming from them, it's not gonna last. Like, say somebody can't be in a relationship with just one person, right? They might be able to do it for a couple years, but eventually they're gonna either get bored or whatever, right? That's just who they are. Eventually they're gonna find someone to mess around with, because that's what they want to do. You can't change who they are.
Well, I agree with that. I guess also what I'm saying or asking is, what about people that, okay, like you're speaking on these people that are, for instance, they are afraid of commitment, and it's almost like if they're dating a person, right, that knows their body count, or whatever, maybe in their mind they know that the other person is afraid of commitment, and they'll get it in their mind like, oh, I'm gonna change that person, then I would still say like you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with that person that if you feel is afraid of commitment, or he's just a man whore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, overall, you're not going to change anyone. Could go, say, a few years without doing it, but eventually he will, because he wasn't ready to change. He didn't change on his own. You try to change him. Now, if he's ready to change and he feels like she's worth giving up all that, or that lifestyle that he wants to live, then I feel like he could. I'm not saying that people won't change or can't change. You just can't change people. It has to come from them.
Right.
So, I don't, like, in this case, the guy's not okay with her large body count, then he's never going to get used to it. It's always going to bother him. I feel, in my opinion. So, just let it be. Find someone else.
Do you feel like people should be that honest? Like, if somebody said like, oh, tell me about your past relationships, and then one of the first things that comes out was, yeah, I used to get gangbanged all the time.
Or whether you get together with someone that was in that crowd, or in that, GB, and be like, oh, remember when we used to do that stuff?
Oh, fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no. You need to be honest with someone, but like I said, it could be an indicator if that person's even thinking of settling down with you. And I don't mean like getting married and all that. I just mean taking you serious. If it's a casually dating person, then they're probably not going to tell you. I know I wouldn't. If I was just like, I'm not going to be with this person for a while, or for a long time, then I'm not going to tell them. So.
Would you want to know somebody's body count? Like, have you ever gotten curious about someone that you were talking to, and like?
So I'm not gonna ask them, because I don't care. I wasn't planning on being with them for a while, or for long. I mean.
Do you think it's playing games when somebody says like, "Oh, you want me to be honest?" Like, or what was that other one? Yeah, I mean something along those lines. Like, "Oh, do you want the truth?" Or like, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's just like it's triggering. Like, it's like you're starting to look at yourself like, dude, I probably should have asked. Like in the beginning.
I don't think it's a game if someone says, do you really want to know? Because there's people that ask questions, but they're not ready for the truth. They're not ready for whatever it's going to be. And for some people, say if I was to tell you, my body count at my age is 8. It depends on your perspective, right? You would be like, oh, that's too many, or no, it's not enough, or and 2, yeah, they're playing games. But I don't understand. Like, just be like, no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to tell you. And then that, like I said, that's an indicator to me that they're not serious about us.
Shit, if somebody said, like, oh, I lost count, or I don't remember, or some bullshit like that, man, if I was really feeling that person and, like things were good, things were okay, man, I would take his ass like straight to the fucking clinic. Like, I would have been like, yeah, like, you're getting checked. Yeah, if we gotta put a scope in you, yeah, you'll be fine. It's just a little one. Okay, moving on to the next thing. I can't. Let's see. I don't know if we're gonna get to topic, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we just do just keep the videos. Check this. I was like, oh, she cheating. She's talking to somebody else. So what's happening in the video for all you audio listeners? Okay, so this video is of a chick and her dude, and they're sitting having breakfast or something, and the dude reached over on her side of the table to grab a fork, which just happened to be right next to her cell phone. When he went to grab the fork, she then pulled her cell phone away, as like she thought he was gonna grab her cell phone. And then she's like kissing on him, like trying to nuzzle him, like, oh babe, I was just kidding. And then dude sitting there like, fuck, like,
I think
I don't know.
I told you about that.
My feed would be swarming with these, but it's all about people breaking their limbs. Yeah, but
so what would you think if you went to reach for a utensil and my phone was there and I went to grab it? Is that automatically cheating?
I would straight up ask you, like, why did you do that? Like, did you really think I was grabbing your phone? And you would have to answer. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I'd be like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
Like, you really think that, like, I'm that type, or have I shown you that I was a type to want to go through your phone?
Right.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with going through your partner's phone either.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because I know that there's someone, if they're listening, they'll be like, shut up, you used to put your phone like upside down because you didn't want me to see it. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Because my phone didn't even have a lock. And I think I started locking my phone when we started playing those games. Like, I never asked anybody for passwords or access to their phone or anything. Mm-hmm. Even if I had access to the phone, I never went through it. So I think I should have, right, when I noticed like there was a lock on the phone now. Then I should have noticed, that was probably a sign of something. You were hiding something. But then instead of like wanting to know what was the purpose of locking your phone now, instead of doing that, I started locking mine. I shouldn't have done that because I don't care about that. You can go through my phone. Even when I was talking to someone else, I wouldn't have cared. Because if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I kept that a secret. How was I going to get in trouble then if it was a secret? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, yeah, she can say that I was cheating, and she can say that, I was hiding my stuff and all that, but it wasn't because I was cheating. It was because she started locking her phone. I was like, okay, let me lock mine then. But yeah. And me talking to someone else wasn't even a secret. Like I said, I told her about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was it as bad as it was? No, but I don't know. It still wasn't a secret. But yeah, if you have to, again, if you wanted to lock your phone or keep it locked, I understand. Especially nowadays, you leave your phone somewhere, people can get in your stuff. I don't think that that's an automatic, or they're cheating. But even this, to me, I would be like, if I go to reach for something and you automatically grab your phone, I'm not gonna think that you're cheating. It's not automatic for me, because it could be you have a surprise planned or something and you don't want me to see it.
Shit, man. The only time that you can suspect that if it's a holiday or your birthday, but other fucking times, yeah, I think it's
right.
Yeah, you should not jump to your phone.
Right.
That's a giveaway.
Mhm. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
See, I don't keep a lock on my phone. Not, well, I have two. That I have two, and one is locked because I don't even know how to remove that. It would save you and the person that you're with a lot of headaches.
I want to say, and okay, whether this video is staged, right? Because people just do shit for the gram. But if you look at the video, it's backwards. The words are backwards. And if you look at his hand, so it looks like it's on his right hand, but if you flip the video, that's a wedding ring.
Mm.
I'm trying to look at the bitch's hand. Oh, this lady's hand to see if she has a wedding ring.
The whole time.
We're saying shit like gangbanged and whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, homeboy Genuine, he has like a whole wedding ring.
Mm.
That's wow. Like, I'm just saying, like, if this is real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit pisses me off. Like, look at her trying to, like, I showed you this video. The lips.
No.
I can't imagine like how females think that that's like the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, yeah, that looks cute for a cartoon, like the Bratz dolls.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it's a cartoon, like, you know, the Bratz dolls.
I don't, but yeah.
Yeah, they kind of look like that, but I mean, it's a cartoon. Like, I mean, I don't know if remember how like waist trainers started to be a thing, and I think it was Khloe Kardashian. She was the one that I think advertised it, like, to kick everything off, and that they were because she was like thicker than the regular Kardashian women. And so, like, yeah, she started to wear waist trainers, and then she started to look, like, really unhealthy. But it's almost like, it just reminded me of the movie, the Disney movie, A Goofy Movie.
Mm.
So, if you look at Max's chick, the one that he was trying to impress, like, every woman's body shape was like this cartoon. And I was like, man, like, they're just, like, people are just, like, they're starting to look like cartoons and shit. But yeah, I don't know. That's just what it looks like. Don't come at me. I look like my own character.
You're not doing that. You know, I'm not controlling or anything, but no, you're not doing that. I'm the one that has to see you. I'm the one that has to kiss him, so no.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, I would get those lip plumpers. It's like a lip gloss. You put it on, and then, yeah, it's like a... What did you say? It was like a bee sting?
Yeah. Just rub a jalapeno on your lips. You'll be fine.
Yes. You'll love kissing.
And it's cheaper, too.
What, 88 cents a pound?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's $1 if you buy the ones in the vinegar.
In vinegar?
You haven't tried those?
No.
Oh, no, you haven't tried them, but yeah.
Mm-mm.
They're not. I don't know what I think it is vinegar. I'll show you later. I'll tell you later.
I guess this one will be the look and sound like she always in car accidents. Like, she just gets off though. She's like, God damn it, doing this shit again. Hold on, let me see if I can.
Going, so I'm gonna call y'all a fuck back. Turn up on your motherfucking birthday, bitch. Woo! God damn, I just got an accident and I gotta keep going, so I'm gonna call y'all a fuck back. Turn up on your motherfucking birthday, bitch. Woo!
One more time.
God damn, I just got an accident and I gotta keep going, so I'm gonna call y'all a fuck back. Turn up on your motherfucking birthday, bitch.
Man, see how she smoothed it that. Oh my gosh. That was done too casually. Okay, so should we go through this very, very quickly? As far as okay, well, I have a question for you actually, and maybe we'll end on that note unless you have something. Well, yeah, you have to respond to it.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe tomorrow we'll do like a full episode on this on toxic relationships, but I was taking notes, right? And I had put on the bottom to you that when you and I would talk about our previous relationships, like the people that we talked to, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said this a couple times that this particular person, or I don't know how many of the 8. I'm clowning, but no, like how many of your exes have said that, oh, this is like what you're doing is a pattern, right? Because that word pattern to me offices, but I find that people, general people, or people that really like, they don't give a fuck, right? So they say shit like, oh, you're crazy, you're you're out of control, or just so people will use like, oh, you're a crazy bitch, whatever. But to one up the person, they'll say stuff like, oh, you're a person before used on you. So it's almost like, okay, the previous person that I was talking to before talking to you, right? Or the last person that you were with, like, she said that I had a pattern. So boom, right there is a keyword that the last person that you was fucking with can use and be like, oh, okay, so Rob, mentally she's telling herself, taking notes, that she can control you and throw in your face that, oh, Rob has a certain pattern.
Right.
So I was gonna say that to you, like, it just seems like when she told you that, like, a couple times, because you said it to me that she said that a couple times to you. And for me, it's just like, she's just using that as a tactic, as if she knows you to have patterns. Just because your previous, before her, said that you had a pattern. And so, to you, and you can say if I'm wrong, this is just what I was thinking, that if you had one person telling you that you have a pattern, and then the next person, which would be her, telling you that you have that I have a pattern.
Right.
Thoughts?
Yes. It definitely was used as a weapon. And it was, remember how I told you, because of what was being said to me, like, oh, this is your pattern, I know what you're doing, you and I wouldn't have even started. Because those words were in my mind. I was like, am I starting another pattern? Is this what she was talking about? So, I mean, we were that close to not talking, to me not connecting with you, because I thought it could be a pattern, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. So, I don't remember the person before that saying, or the woman before that saying that I had a pattern, or what was my pattern. So past, I didn't have to tell details. And when I talk about my past, I am honest about everything that I do and everything I say, as much as I am with everything that the other person does and says. I never try and paint myself as like this saint that never does anything wrong, and I never say anything wrong. Like I told you, I started locking my phone because that chick was locking her phone, so I was playing games, and I knew what that was. So, me telling the person that I'm talking to at that time that this other chick, it kind of was me handing her a weapon, and it's kind of messed up that she used it, right? I'm glad that it didn't get in my head because you and I wouldn't have started talking. Because, like I said, that's all I kept hearing is this is your pattern, and I don't feel like I have a pattern because if I look at my past, it didn't happen that way. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't start talking to them while I was with someone else. It wasn't like that. And if that was the case, and I did have a pattern, then why didn't that pattern, um, or why didn't my other friendships result in that pattern, right? If it's a pattern, it would have happened with other women, and it didn't. Does that make
Mm-hmm.
sense?
Yeah, it does.
So it was used as a weapon, and again, it might have been because I was too honest or too open when it came to talking about my past. Um, it's not gonna change because that happened. Obviously, you and I talk about my past and stuff. I think I've told you everything, even things that you don't want to hear and things you don't want to know. I tell you because I am that open. And I mean, if it was a pattern, it's gonna it's gonna be broken because I'm not looking to be with anyone after you. Like we said, till death do us part, and then even then you don't get a pass. It's not gonna be the end. So if it was a pattern, then
I would have been
up.
ready. I would have been ready, to be honest. And yeah, if it would have been like a lot of like pattern twists and turns, it would have been like that guy that does the cartoon stuff. Rainbow loop de loop. Yeah. Yeah, I would have been there.
Yeah.
I would have changed that. You know, and fuck, it is a bunch of uh game playing, you know, and that's all that they know. Like all this. Okay, so my apologies for thinking that you had one woman before the previous that said it was a pattern. So I misunderstood that. But what I will say is that maybe her or their previous relationships, maybe they had patterns with them, you know, and it was just, you know, it's like, bitch, you're probably talking about your patterns and you're trying to throw it on me.
Right. Like damn. Okay. I was gonna say, if we really want to look at it, then yeah, you're right. She was the one with the pattern, and that was her pattern. That pattern that I'm talking about, it was hers. So again, it was almost like not only am I gonna use this as a weapon against you, but I'm gonna accuse you of what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's wild.
yeah.
Man, fuck all that.
People use things when they have no, they don't have a backbone, I guess. Just be honest with yourself. Like, this is who I am. I'm doing this, so this is how I'm gonna act. I'm not gonna. It's almost like, I guess that's what they call projecting, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was projecting herself onto me and her insecurities, and from, I don't know. I guess you and I have known each other long enough and been around each other long enough now that, would you say that I have patterns? Not necessarily when it comes to that one, or, obviously we can't be like, oh yeah, that was a pattern then, because it's not happening right now. So anything else, I think, is there a difference between a routine and a pattern?
Yeah, there's a difference. Because I was just gonna say like I go through pattern shit, but it's within myself, and you are aware of the patterns that I have with myself. So it's like when I feel down and sad about my art, or if something's starting to stress me out, like you actually know the patterns and like our relationship, you know, our now marriage is our patterns is just the understanding. Routine is kind of like we don't really have a routine, because like our everyday is, or it has been different, and I think the only thing that would be routine is when we're finally like living together, and we're working up to that. But I don't think it would be a routine still, honestly. And I'm not saying that routines are bad. I'm not saying that like, oh, we're just so like we don't have patterns, we don't have routines, like we just live life to the fullest, and like our marriage is the shit. Like we're not going out like that. It's just more like when something goes wrong with me, and I know it to be a pattern because I try my hardest. I put in everything that I got. Shit just falls apart. I fall apart, and you're just there. You're just around, and you kind of puzzle piece me back together. And you understand that pattern. It's not a pattern that you and I go through. That's like the only thing that I can think about. But if people are going through a pattern, maybe you should look at yourselves, because people say, like you said, projecting, they may go through patterns and they don't even know or even to think to
at a certain time, get up by a certain time, do things at a certain time, and it's not planned. I can do that routine and not feel like, oh crap, like I did something wrong or I did something different. Now my whole day is thrown off. It's not like that. And I think so I don't know, I guess it would be the difference between like I don't know. So what's OCD then? Is that a pattern or is that routine? Being like, oh, I have to be at 12 o'clock, I have to do this, and 2 o'clock, I have to do this. Like I said, the only thing that I do at a specific time, and it's for a specific reason. Otherwise, I would do it at whatever time, right? It's pray. But there's a reason for that. And it's not that I'm like, oh, at 3 o'clock, I'm going off to pray. That's just how it's supposed to be done. But
And yeah, so are you interested in doing a cast tomorrow? Because I kind of want to get back into doing casts again. I think I got over that hurdle. You know a lot about it. I think I'm kind of over that now.
okay.
So hopefully you will join me back here tomorrow. And thanks, babe, for joining me on today's show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, baby. And just trying to keep myself in check, trying to keep myself relevant, because I've had people message me like, you haven't updated like 2 months ago, and I'm like, oh, okay, so you are watching me. But thank you to everyone that's been checking out my stuff. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And we will get back at you guys tomorrow. So I'll see you guys back here on the Y Run podcast live with your girl Audrey Alquenva. Oh my god, yeah. See, I done it again. Miss DJ Hoodie. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, see, I keep fucking up. But we'll get it right. And yeah, featuring Just Rap, Sexy Raccoon. Yes. Alright, we'll take you guys tomorrow. Peace.